You ever get up in the morning and feel like you're gonna have to punch a lot of dudes in the face or have to talk about punching a lot of dudes in the face? Well, whenever I get up to record either this game or commentary for this game, I do. Oh boy, I do. The good news is, we seem to have found Quaid. He's just right up ahead. He's just there.
Ah, Memory Hunter. Right on time. Sebastian!
Johnny Greenteeth is here.
I already told you. Johnny remembers a lot of things that others preferred to forget.
It's not exactly a secret I don't like having to fight lots of dudes. And he keeps forgetting that because he locked me in with them. That was 2 waves of policemen and robots. You know what the shitty thing about the robots is? It's not their designs. Their designs are fucking great. It's that you have to dance around the other enemies until the robots are dead, because the robots just keep shooting you and not giving a fuck about when their turn is. The other enemies, they don't attack you if there's already another enemy on you. The robots, they just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. Speaking of robots, there's this guy again. Our friend from way back in episode 0. Not so tough now, are ya? Do I spy with my little eye a little boss fight arena up ahead? I hope not, but it does look like it.
Look at her. So eager to snuff out a new era of enlightenment. She would have us continue to live in these dark ages of individualism. Go, my children! Share with her my dream!
Now, since this is a boss fight, I'm not gonna cut it out. It doesn't offer anything special, but I'm gonna use it to talk about something else. I think what makes chapters like this one, like the one we are in and the one we are going to be in episode 7, so feel so detached and kind of meaningless, is because they lack this context of society that was present in the previous chapters. In episode 1 or 2, you have other characters to interact with that are not villains, that are just people. You have the illusion that there's a larger world behind it. And Don't Nod Entertainment, for all their shortcomings, is actually really good at making you feel that this world they're creating is real. Like, even Arcadia Bay in Life is Strange felt like a real place with like real people who happen to talk in a very, very strange slang, but it still felt like these were actual people. With Quaid, I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to think he's a real person or if that wasn't even the intent. But I sure don't feel it. With characters like Headache Tommy around, you kind of get a context for what Nilin is doing, and if you take that away and leave only Edge as an outside context, only Edge and enemies to interact with, it just kind of loses so much to me. Even a canned voice from a loudspeaker would help to make this so much more, I guess you could say, immersive. I know immersive isn't immersive is such a buzzword, but that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like when there's other shit happening that's not fighting or an enemy delivering a grand speech. It feels immersive, and that's what this episode in particular is lacking, because it's just fights. It's just fight after fight. And also, holy shit, why do you have to fight two of these big dudes who are bonded to each other? That's just mean. This adds nothing to the game. Like, look at this. I can't even recharge my cooldowns off of them. I can do nothing. Well, I guess except shoot them. This only seems to work when I really need it, though. And right around here is where my game decided to just play the cutscene with no audio on Quaid's part. So let's watch that again.
No one can stop me from finishing my work. And you, hunter of memories, you will no longer...
Get dunked, Quaid. No, seriously, the less people I have to witness Nilin kill with her own bare hands, the better I feel about this game. And to our great surprise, Bad Request has managed to somehow not die yet. And to celebrate this, we are gonna fuck off in a completely different direction because there's secrets in that hallway.
Bad! It's Nilin, can you hear me? We'll get you out of here.
Quaid. He's out of my head. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Memory Hunter. Thank you for opening the doors.
Johnny Greenteeth. You weren't just the subject of an experiment, were you? Dr. Green.
So empty. So true. The past is a foreign country.
I'll see that everyone learns what was done to you here.
We were monsters, but at least we were free. He wanted to turn us into his slaves.
Quaid is dead. It's over now.
Code Black authentication accepted. Auto-destruct sequence initiated.
Yes, it's over. Sebastian has paid. Now it's your turn, Memory Hunter. Then it'll be mine. All of this horror will be forgotten in the flames!
I believe I mentioned a while ago that this was a game that let you beat up John Green. I wasn't kidding. That's actually Greenteeth's real name, Dr. John Green. His gimmick is that while you can stun him with the Sense and DOS, there's always one Leaper in his gang of misfits that you can't, and that will keep attacking you and thus prevent you from attacking Johnny. So you have to take out the white one first and then go for Johnny. Also, Johnny's invisible most of the time and just keeps slapping you, which is disorienting as shit. And sometimes he just likes standing around on the sidelines and kind of looking at you, not really doing anything.
The Hydra will be victorious.
And yes, that's the point right here when I realize how this fight works. It had been a very long time since I last played this game when I recorded this. Yeah, and that right there is his other move other than slapping you and throwing you at a wall. It's just a piercing cry that stuns you and leaves you open for damage. Whatever chip damage these little chuckle fucks manage to do to you in the 1 second that you're stunned.
Eat her! Scratch, rib! We will kill you!
My favorite part about this boss fight is that you have no way of knowing how much more health Johnny Greenteeth has, and that just makes it a mystery. And we all love mysteries, especially when we're being hounded by like 1,000,000 trash mobs. Bruh. Bruh.
Enough!
Millen, Johnny has ordered the destruction of the laboratories. Everything's going to blow. You need to leave.
I know you want us to get into the coffin, but how do I know that the machine that propels the coffin outward is still functional? What if it's been shut down? What if it's been damaged? we're just gonna get into the coffin and die in there. Like, this isn't the best plan. This isn't even the best plan available, but we're still gonna do it.
The fog of La Bastille has been lifted from me. I can see clearly now. Memorize, Sensen, the Leapers, these horrible secret experiments, it's all connected. I feel compelled to puncture this false utopia and rip it apart. I must find the conception cube at the heart of Charles Cartier-Wells's Monopolis. That's where the Sensen curse is kept. Warm and nurtured, immersed in the cobalt glow of the memorized central servers. Nothing will stop me from accomplishing this. Not the murderous machines, not the yabbering leapers, not the father I cannot recollect.